Good morning. And today's review of New York Times International Edition, published from Republica in Kathmandu, is even more interesting. This relates to the way schools are running in Ghana, and that is costing the nation very dearly. The good part of this is government decided to make all the high school free to the students, and it is a very nice move, by the way, because education is the fundamental thing for everyone's growth. And for developing nations, it's a catch point, because you're what you are because of your worth in terms of the knowledge you have. You don't have knowledge, you're no one. And there's a tough competition, and the government of Ghana is right, but they are in a fix. The problem is, you can decide to do many things at the same time, but if you don't study the kind of infrastructure you have vis-a-vis the number of students you have, so that it creates a mismatch. Same thing happened. Their infrastructure is not equipped to handle all the students at the same time. And the brilliant move. So what they did is they decided to get the student in the classroom in shifts. That means out of 100 students enrolled in a particular class, 50 of them would only attend for a certain period, and the next 50 would be attending the same class for certain periods. That means 50% of the students would not be present in the school. But it's good. But then, what the students would do when they are not in the school. So they can add a system whereby student can avail the home tuition facilities, but that also requires a lot of resources. And in that connection, I'd like to point out a few of the things which we're doing here in the country. There was a time almost every government school of the country used to have a college running in the morning with a different set of students and the teachers. So that means the infrastructure was utilized for all the regions. The schools were running in the afternoon and the colleges were running in the morning. And there's still so many colleges running this way in many parts of the country. But over a period of time, the colleges has found their new infrastructure, and most of them have already shifted. And this is one of the projects I was involved was in the school of Ratnaraji. There used to have a Baneswar campus. Baneswar campus eventually shifted to the new premises in near airport. And the other story, which is even more interesting, is how to end a friendship. And if I start putting equations of my friends in my school time, pre-primary school to the secondary school to the colleges and then to the university and to the professional life, I must have seen a lot of friends coming and going. And it simply happens you'll not be able to retain a friendship for long, but that emotional connection always remains. People come and go, but it's life. And these days, our friends, so-called friends, really happens in the virtual world. We would not be meeting many people, but it seems we are quite content with the way we run around and see things in these notifications, but we are lonely all the time. I wonder if I have talked to a friend in the last 7 days. But I could have liked so many people I haven't even met and known personally as a friend. This is it. We have to be brave enough to survive and compete in the world, and I should be very happy to know the way Ghana is doing, reviving their educational system in the existing infrastructure.